Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Last couple episodes, we've been hanging around the hive and handling things for the bartender and Tong, and that's all done now. So now I need to go and meet Van Bruggen in the Alice Garden pods. Tong told us that he's got him stashed away in a hotel in the Daigon district of Lower Hangshaw. It's called the Alice Garden Pod. I've got to find pod 301 and speak to that hacker. The Dutchman, it sounds like. So, let's make our way over there. Also, I will get to the limb clinic. I feel like I gotta say that up front here, because people have been saying, go to the limb clinic, and I will. I just want to go there when it's convenient, so I don't have to, you know, take a big detour or whatever. I'm sure we'll have to pass it at some... Oh, I should probably put my guns away. Sure, we'll have to pass it at some point. So, when that happens, I'll be rich. But look, I mean, I already have... What do I got here? I got 4 praxis kits right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. I got so many things. I don't even... You know, I think I probably should go turrets and robots just cuz. You know? Yeah, I mean, next time I see a turret, I'll probably do that. Or whatever else I can do. Those big, I think we can control those big box robot things that we saw earlier. That would be pretty cool. Maybe not control, but... What is this place exactly? No? That guy's obviously too busy for me. A regular hotel. So this is like kind of an underground hotel or what? That's interesting. We've heard about that building in other conversations that they're never finishing. Okay, this is way too much Chinese that I don't understand right now. Well, I actually like the language, but it's just hard to... Excuse me. No, okay, so everyone's jobless. That's great. These dudes are just gonna crush me, I think, aren't they? Ooh, quite the opposite. You guys are sounding a little bit happy to see me.
Yes. Beds on 2nd and 3rd floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pod?
Is a pod like a room, or like how does that work? These people have these pods and they get a mailbox, I guess?
And no air conditioning. Broken. We got air vent to ventilate the place though. Not so bad. So, how long you want?
So this
1
is
month?
like
2 months?
This is like an extended living type of place. Let's check behind. Whoa, okay. Did not mean to do that. I don't even know my own strength anymore. What do we got back? Oh, we got things back here to do. It's go time. Look at all of our stuff up here too. We're getting pretty impressive, if you ask me. Our hacking is just undeniably pretty rad. Alright, what do we got here? An ebook, My Diary by Xu Jian. I'm so tired of this place, day in, day out, solving problems for a bunch of whiny losers. Fix my sink, unblock my toilet. I'll tell you dumbasses what, don't flush dope baggies and bottle caps down the john and it won't overflow. I did a graduate degree in engineering for this? Did he get my anger there? I was trying to emulate how he probably felt when he was writing this. I've just got to get out of this place. This shitty hotel is really getting me down. All I've got to do is save enough money to get out of here, and I'll never have to see this place again. 2 more years, that's it, and then I'm gone. It'll be goodbye, Lower Hangshaw. Hello, sunshine and fresh air. Now I think he's, like, depressed. Had to fix Dang's front door today. Again, can't read. This makes the 3rd time in 2 weeks. He keeps coming home drunk, unable to find his keys, and then kicks in the door. This place is driving me nuts. I can't wait to get out. Eh? Not bad. Oh, put your gun away. Alright, we've got a safe. It's probably that front office clerk's thing. Dragon heads, triads of the 21st century. Traditional form. The original eightfold rank structure among the triads became more streamlined in the modern era, with such traditions as the 36 great oaths of fealty falling out of favor, to be replaced with less ornate, more immediate pledges to loyalty. The contemporary four-tier system reflects the flexibility of the triad criminal enterprise, with a mixture of numeral designators and/or traditional honorifics assigned to given roles. At the very lowest level are the probationary members, often drawn from youth gangs. These so-called Blue Lanterns become a rank-and-file 49 after initiation ceremony. Above them are key administrators and enforcers, the White Paper Fan 415, the Red Pole 426, and the Straw Sandal 432. At command level comes the Vanguard, Deputy Mountain Master, and Incense Master, such a 438. And finally, the Mountain Master, also known as the Dragonhead, 489. Okay. So I wonder if we ever hear any of these numbers related to gangs, if that's gonna tell us anything. And can I get over here, like, without these guys? It looks like I should be pretty okay, unless that guy decides to get up, which hopefully he doesn't. I'm really excited to see how everything starts to pan out. Somebody mentioned as well...
Access granted.
There we go. What's in here? Credit chips. Ooh, that is a lot of credit chips. Holy moly. Okay. Asgarden. Same one as earlier. I think this is the same one that we did to get into the door. Into here. Oh, but this one didn't have... The other one didn't have 2 data stores.
Access granted.
Okay. Mr. Chow, this is the 3rd time that I've noticed trash piling up in the corridor outside pod 222. Mr. Zhu's lack of courtesy toward the other guests in this hotel is horrendous, and only likely to get worse if management, namely you, doesn't do something about it. Do you want your establishment to get a reputation as being a rat hole? It already kind of looks rat holey. If you do not rectify the situation soon, I will be forced to take my complaint to the authorities, and I'm quite sure that several of your clients and business partners will not appreciate seeing armed soldiers patrolling in here. Fair enough. Pod 232. Hive Master. 2. Make sure 301 gets whatever the fuck he wants. Boys, girls, internet access, soda noodles, or the fucking moon. Our LP brothers have got big plans for him in HK, which means we need to keep him happy until we slip him onto their ship. After that, he's their problem. T. So I think Tong is the Hive Master, and he's stashing him here for now. Lease extension. I don't know what's going on with that construction permit, but it looks like I'll be forced to extend my stay here yet another 3 months. I simply don't understand what's happening in Shugu Plaza. When I put my down payment in, they promised me the new condos would be ready by spring. Can't somebody cut through all this bureaucracy and jumpstart the building efforts? At least I have you to thank for your understanding and patience. The last thing I need to worry about right now is being thrown out on the streets. Fair enough. Confidential Nigerian scam. That's so good. Pod 128. This morning I go to Pod 128, ready for next guest as you say, but when I open it I see many items of former guests still inside. You sure she's not coming back? This does not feel right to me. Maybe I make a mistake and write down wrong pod number? Please let me know, Zhang. Okay. Nothing absolutely crucial, but entertaining nonetheless. Hello.
对不起，你不能从这走，我很忙。
You look busy. You're not even moving the shit that you're sweeping. I think your broom.
我在这里做事是因为人换来点
I think your broom might be broken. Just saying, buddy. Okay.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
She's here.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Beta, I'm pheromoning you. Oh, big time.
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it.
That's awesome.
I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know. I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up.
Oh, big time.
I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of digging Malik here, so I'm gonna help her out.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would LIM have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Interesting. I need to know more about this douche.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Well, how can I help you?
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna ask about a reward, because that's just kind of rude. I'm gonna do it. I like her. We're going.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Wonder if he'll
Christ,
remember
Malik,
that.
this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Okay, Malik. You just dropped a lot of stuff on me here, but I'm gonna help you. So let's go check this out. It sounds like it's gonna take us to a limb clinic, which, as mentioned earlier, that's pretty handy.
This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
很高兴认识。
Anything back? Oh, there is something back here. Armor piercing. I like that. Oh, nothing. Can't combine it with anything. I've already got one on my silenced pistol. Let's see what these pods are like here. Section 1. What the hell? Oh, there's a section 0. Okay, 009. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Was related exclusively to the project.
What?
All of my attention.
These are like little, these are actual little pods. It's like it's nothing. How to win at Mahjong. Oh, I think I used to play this on computer like a long time ago. Oh my god. Once you receive your tiles, immediately evaluate the number you need to win. I think it would help if I had a Mahjong board in front of me. Why does that keep happening? This guy's got tons of stuff here. I hope he doesn't mind me stealing his shit.
你喜欢航商吗？
I do.
我想你听不懂我说的话。
Okay, bye.
但是途中愉快。
You guys see that? Don't mess with me. I'll lift your shit.
不会说英语。
Okay, pod 009. Here we go. Pocket Secretary. This is the police report. Fly Girl, the limb contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is or how long it will remain open to us, but it's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. He holds the biggest piece of this puzzle. I'm sorry I can't be of any more help than this. As much as it pains me to see Lee walk, my hands are tied. If my supervisor found out I was even talking about this, he'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been practically gutted by IID, internal something or other. As you'll no doubt see, the autopsy report should help fill in the blanks. So, okay. You owe me a pocket secretary. Incident, 23-year-old Caucasian female, DOA, from probable fall down the stairs. Only witness's boyfriend who was found at scene. Victims, Evelyn Carmichael. Injury sustained, severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, internal bleeding, swelling, likely cause of death. Suspects, Lee Hong. On citation needed, at approximately 23:49 hours, personnel from the LHPF responded to a distress call from Lee Hong. Transcript. So maybe this stuff where we've got the brackets will be filled in by the autopsy report or something. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near blank. Victim was unresponsive, blank. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately just after 2 after midnight. Victim was transported to blank for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect, wearing a shirt covered in what appeared to be victim's blood, was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Mahi. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen, blank, citation needed. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported to blank for further questioning after EMT unit cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed incident occurred moments before call to LHPF emergency, roughly between 23:40 and 23:45 hours. Further screening and urinalysis revealed narcotic element EXT9 in suspect's system. Suspect remained in custody until blank before being released. This really, everything's been gutted. Forensic evidence at the scene turned up inconclusive data to support suspect's claim. Blood splatter analysis concluded that while blood cast-off patterns match those of a fall, there's no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact spatter to match victim's wound and the probable cause of death, blunt force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Further investigations into the case are suspended until post-mortem evaluation autopsies concluded at blank, I guess at the limb clinic. Pending further evidence, edited something, suspect is clear of prosecution, formal charges, or otherwise by order of attorney. Sketch. What is this? Rooftop pitfalls claim another. Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Yuzhou rooftops, as that have authorities clamoring for stricter safety regulations and zoning permits. So this is not the first time someone's fallen off there. I don't think she really fell. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn has been out celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness whose identity was not released claims she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases that connect the Yuzhou and Qui-Gon rooftops with Pandang Street below. Police believe alcohol or drugs may have influenced the fatal accident, but officials claim the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if laws were different. With elections just around the corner, Evelyn's death will no doubt spark a host of new debates and controversy concerning citywide safety regulations. Rooftop-related injuries and deaths have steadily risen in the last 5 years and make up over 60% of all recorded accidental fatalities each year. Okay, well, good cover-up, I guess. Now, I'm gonna actually go right to the limb clinic while we're focused on this and see what we can figure out, and then I'll come back here and finish the other part. And I will also buy my couple of Praxis kits there. That is pretty intense. I hope I can trust Malik. Like, I hope she's not here to, like, throw me off my game or something. No, you don't need to worry about the hacker. Help me, poor little Malik. I swear to God, Malik. Meanwhile, you guys have been really good at giving me suggestions. Ooh, limb sign. Of different things I should augment, and everybody's so different. It's hard to follow because everybody has an idea of what I should be doing. But I definitely take everyone's into consideration. I'll just pick what's best for me at the time, and yeah, here's the limb.
I
wonder if I can sneak into the back way again here.
One moment. You are not a harvester. We have had the occasional problem with them stealing from limb clinics.
You speak English?
I wonder if I'm supposed to just talk to people randomly here.
非常可悲。
但是要在很少，
这里有很多人。
All right, you.
You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer.
I'd say I'm probably a little bit preferred, but you know, yoink yoink.
You're very welcome, sir.
Very cool. Now I have what? 6? Oh my god.
信他说的吗？
您是来横沙做手术？
我知道这个会给我更多的。我喜欢。
Okay, I'm gonna have to go in the back. A couple people in here. Can't go in there though. And I don't see anyone back here either. What's going on? She's asked to meet a mysterious contact who works at the Hengshaw Limb Clinic. He's using the name Anonymous X and has offered to give her a peek at Evelyn's autopsy report. I'm supposed to be able to identify him by the hat he's wearing. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see anybody with a weird hat. Oh, this guy. What does that say? Number Chan? Anonymous X. Well, we're gonna talk right here, I guess. Let's do this, pal.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Ooh. Death and life, I believe.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Okay, Anonymous X. I guess I was gonna question his authenticity if we were just gonna throw down special information right there, but sounds like we're not gonna be doing that.
It doesn't happen often, folks.
folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement.
If this guy jumps me in the alley, I'm gonna be pissed.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Nice.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Okay.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
Malik. God damn it.
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
He hates him.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion with this most sensitive of data.
This
yes?
guy. I don't know. I don't trust him. Let's see what he gave us. Autopsy report. Mental note. After extraction, remove all traces. Okay. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. From X. Time of death, 22:15. And they pronounced time of death at 24:02. Craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusion, linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull. Yeah, she got bashed to death. Small contusions, tips of temporal lobes, abrasion. Yeah, beat. Blood ethanol, none detected. Blood drug screen, none detected. Clinical pathologic correlation. Cause of death of the 23-year-old female's asphyxia by seizure, associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Addendum. Quantitative blood tests revealed a high level of HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, in the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early... No. What? She was pregnant. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development. Oh no. That is not good.